You don't lose yourself. You keep your composure. You have respect for yourself and you have respect for others, your surroundings. No way are you going to be showing that like in a big room like of people. You do not express your anger like that. You keep yourself calm and composed and do everything that you need to do at home. Get it all out, write it all out.
Okay, so I actually lost the rest of my footage of this video. So I was transferring my phone. I got a new phone, guys, and now most of my video is basically gone and I only have a few remaining minutes, which is so unfortunate because I worked hard on this video, but we keep going. My main message in this video is that whoever angers you, whatever angers you, controls you. To possess self-mastery is to surpass this notion of letting things anger you. Things can happen in your life. Things can go wrong at all times. Things can go horribly, and it's about how you react. In the original video, I made a story about this person named Sarah, and Sarah lived a childhood with bullying and abuse, and she was never validated. Her feelings were never validated. And then this went on, and she had a family of her own. She had kids, and she held in all this anger from her childhood and developed health issues. And this is another part in the video that I want to emphasize, is that our emotions will manifest into the physical. And so not only did that happen, but every time small things would trigger her, she would let that anger that she felt come up, and all the emotions that she had before would come up, and it would be like a whole response, and she would let that impact her reactions. So now she's reacting and moving and talking and tense and whatever she is, based on this person or event that happened that made her upset. And this essentially means that the emotion or the person or the event is controlling her. What this means is that you wake up in the morning. Do you choose to have a day full of peace, or do you choose that the world now determines your day? Do you determine your day, or does the world determine your day? If you determine your day, you say, okay, today I'm feeling like I want to be at peace. That's how I'm going to be. Then no matter what happens to you, you choose peace. That's someone that's in control of their own emotional responses, their own responses in general. Then there's someone that says, the world will determine how my day goes. Like, I want to have a good day, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens means you're not in control of yourself. The world, external forces, whoever is in control of you. No matter what, and I've seen this happen with people, no matter what happens to them, they have a good day. They have a quote-unquote good day. They choose to make things better. They choose to make things a good day. They choose to see things from the brighter side. It exists. Like, you guys can do it. It takes so long, and this is what I was talking about in the video as well, that this is a process. Like, it's gonna take a long time. It's not gonna take like one day. It's not gonna take a week. Like, this takes time, but you might as well start now and learn how to do this, rather than continue your life and it's gonna be harder and harder for you because you're gonna be more and more stuck in your ways. Not to say that older generations cannot change. Like, I've seen some of my family members or people I know, like, in their older age, change and become just different types of people, and like react different to situations. But this is something that you want to just do. You just want to start, because this is crucial. Like, you are the driver of your life. If you're seeing this video, this is your sign to just start. You can start this. You can make some progress, and something bad can happen, and you can resort back to your own old ways. You can get triggered, you can get angered, whatever happens, but then you can just restart the process. This time you know more, you know, like, how to avoid certain things and how to get back into it faster. So whatever you're trying to like restart, and whenever you're trying to, like, whenever you fell off a routine, just know that, like, you literally You already know the drill. Like, you already know how to do it. This is not like you restarting. This is just you getting back on the road, the path that you made. And you already know how to do it. Like, you're just redoing it. It's easier this time because you already have the background knowledge of doing this already. So start now, guys. Also, for people that disagree with this point, that whatever angers you controls you, is not the man that cut you off on the road that made you tense up and now you just yelled for no reason and you just stressed your vocal cords, and maybe this person beside you in the car is also stressed because now you just screamed and yelled and you felt a certain tension in a way, you reacted, you could have, I don't know what you did, but is that now that man now controls you because he controlled your actions. He's the reason you acted like that. Let's go back to the Lucy situation. So let's say now Lucy validated her own feelings. She went to therapy, she learned some techniques, she journaled, she apologized to herself for what she went through. Sorry this happened to me. Sorry this happened to you, like to your inner child. And she took control over her own life. And now when these triggers come up, when she hears like a comment that reminds her of the bullying experiences, she controls her own life. So she doesn't let those things bother her. She doesn't get into that old emotional state. She doesn't like flare up in anger. She doesn't react. She controls herself. This is the main message, the main point. And like I said, guys, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be challenging, but you can do it. You have to start somewhere. You have to just start today. Like, practice it. Don't just listen to this video. Like, apply the knowledge. Like, application, guys. Application. Like, tomorrow, wake up and literally apply this. Like, whatever bothers you, choose how you react. Even if you want to react even if you want to cry or get out your anger, like, at least you chose that for yourself. It's not you losing control of your own body. So you can choose to be in control. Now this is the rest of the video, guys.
That's something that no one wants to accept and agree upon, but it's something that's true. Emotions always manifest into the physical. If you carry around a certain energy, like say fear and anger, darkness, like violence, like any of these like negative energies, you're gonna, or even like drama, like people that gossip a lot, or people that are constantly like doing bad things to others, or just feeling bad ways, like whatever it may be, you're manifesting that into your physical reality. You can have someone just like a horrible comment said to you. You can have like just bad things happening because you are manifesting those things into reality. Like things just not going well for you. If you just genuinely believe every single day that things don't go well for you, people always let you down, nothing is right in the world, like that's just going to keep showing up to you in the physical reality. And when you first hear about this concept and when you first watch this video, you're going to think, oh my gosh, well, this is very depressing. This is so negative. But just think this, if this is how it works on that side of the spectrum, think about how it works on the other side of the spectrum. Focusing on good, focusing on love, focusing on abundance, focusing on happiness, focusing on joy, focusing on gratitude, then more stuff are going to manifest into the physical of things that coincide with those emotions and feelings. So equally as this is depressing, and it's equally uplifting and motivating because you can turn it around. And that's what happens when you learn about these concepts and these universal laws. I'm also going to be making a future video on universal laws. I don't know if it's going to be my next one or in a few videos from now, but I'm going to be making a video on all the universal laws because we have the laws of the government, but the real laws of the universe are completely different and they're existing whether you believe them or not. So we're going to go into all of those and how you can use those for your life. So stay tuned for that as well. But back to what angers you, controls you. Another perspective we should look at this as is, who do you want to be the master of yourself? Who is in control of yourself? Who is your master? Yourself. You are in control of your life. Again, in the same example, if somebody pisses you off and you resort to yelling and you resort to acting erratically, cursing, like if you resort to changing your own character, your own equilibrium, and now you're off kilter, that person now controls you because they managed to move your energy. They caused you to change your energy. That's why you have to stay grounded within yourself. You cannot let people move you off kilter and like change your entire energy. Like you're letting people control your life. Nothing should make you yell or get to that point of like not being able to control your own emotions. Like you should be able to, whatever's happening in front of you, you look at it and you, whatever you want to express later on, you can express that later on. And even if you want a moment to sulk or you want a moment to like feel that anger, you can definitely feel that anger, because that is all about what we don't want to avoid on that side of the spectrum with holding all the emotions in and manifesting that into the physical. You want to release those emotions. So if you have to go back to your house whenever you're alone, and now you can either write that out, you can either get that out like through, you can do a workout, yoga, do a painting, whatever you need to express your emotions. Like you can do some martial arts, whatever people want to do with their emotions. Like just, you need to get that out. So, but that doesn't mean get it out right there in the moment in front of people and like lose yourself. You don't lose yourself. You keep your composure. You have respect for yourself and you have respect for others, your surroundings. No way are you going to be showing that like in a big room like of people. You do not express your anger like that. You keep yourself calm and composed and do everything that you need to do at home. Get it all out, write it all out, and talk through it with yourself. Like when you're journaling about something that made you mad, ask yourself questions. This is like when you go to therapy and the therapist asks you questions like, well, how did that make you feel? And well, how do you think that person felt? What do you think that person was trying to do? What's a better way of reacting? So ask yourself those same questions. Be your own therapist. Ask yourself a little journal prompt, and then you just write out the answer. Also in the future, I am going to be making a little journal. So let me know if you guys would like that. Then analyze your answer. So now that you've written it down, look at your answer and say, you can even ask yourself like a further question. So you looked at the answer and you're like, okay, what do I think about this? Like, am I proud of my actions? Am I like displeased with my actions? What do I feel about the situation now? Because it's definitely different when you sleep on the situation. So let's say the next day or the next year, things happen in your childhood, you think about them now and you think about them completely different than you did in the moment. Maybe an argument or a disagreement with someone yesterday, and then you look at it today with the brand new eyes. Or even if it takes you like a week, it takes you a week, whatever it may be. This is what it means to be a strong individual. This is what it means. Strong individuals, strong people, strong women, strong men, they are strong because they are in control of themselves. They do not let other people or outside sources control them, control their emotions, control their actions. Like, you are in control of yourself. You dictate where your life is going, the direction, the path, what you agree to, what you don't agree to. This is what makes a strong person. And you can watch this video, you can read books on this, you can say you're going to do this, but if you don't actually implement this in your life and practice this literally starting like tomorrow, you need to decide what you want for your life. The earlier the better as well. Like, if you keep waiting for this and you're not implementing it now, you're just going to keep holding emotions, and there's more to heal, and there's more to deal with, and there's more to journal about later on. You want to start doing this as soon as you can. This is what it means to protect your energy. You're going to see in life, if you implement these strategies and you become a stronger human being, you have mastery over yourself, what it does for the rest of your life. What is this going to look like? If you can control your emotions in one area, now you've increased your discipline. It's going to branch out into other aspects of your life. Things are going to start working out for you because you're not feeding into negativity. Things are going to become easier, and you're going to attract less complicated and problematic situations and people because you're choosing to see the positive. You're choosing to not feed into or not give into these negative thought patterns and people and life. Again, I get it. This is very, very hard. It takes years, it takes practice, but you have to just start. Like, you have to just start. Like, no one else is going to help you. You have to help yourself become a master over yourself. You just decide. Like, you are that person now. Don't think, oh, I'm not that person. Like, this is really hard for me. I just let people affect my emotions. Don't be labeling yourself anymore of like, oh, I can't help it, or this is just how I am, I'm emotional, or this is not what emotional means. This is not what emotional means. That's having no control over your emotions. Again, guys, just label yourself as something different. Like, you are now this person I don't let things affect me. I do not let things anger me. And again, you can give yourself that period to be angry, but you are not letting that turn into your everyday. You're not letting that a trigger keep happening for you. You're not letting triggers affect you. You're changing the outlook. You're changing the way you're responding to situations. And while you're doing this, give yourself grace. Like, it's going to take a long time. Everyone's different. It's going to take different amounts of time for every person. This could happen for you quickly, or it could happen slowly. But give yourself grace. Like, if you're going to mess up, you're going to let people anger you, things are going to happen. Like, you cannot make everything perfect in your life. You just learn from situations. So if you're on this streak of, like, doing this, and then, like, next week you have a situation and you have, like, you say something that you didn't want to say, or you do something you didn't want to do, give yourself grace. Like, forgive yourself, and now you can work on improving that. You can work on, like, okay, what can we do different this time? Like, what didn't work? What made me, like, go into this? And how can I change this time? That's it. Okay, so that's it. I will see you guys in my next video.